Hey, what's going on? It's Newbie. You know what I'm saying? We back again. You know what I'm saying? Happy 2023. Hey, what's good? It's Newbie, man. Welcome back again. Happy 2023. You know what I'm saying? And, man, today we're just going to jump straight into it. Listen. I just come to realize, man, like, LA Truth, like, bro, I just live in a different world. I live in a completely different world. I no longer live in the world of the make-believe and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what does that mean? It means that I've entered the world of the unseen. I've been awakened. And once you get awakened, bro, it's just hard to go back. Like, it's damn near almost impossible to go back, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, the longer that I'm in it, you know what I'm saying, the more that I'm, you know what I'm saying, getting groovy with it, I'm realizing there's nothing wrong with that. Now, some people might come at you sideways, be like, man, you're not healed, you ain't truly healed, you need to go back and do some more work and this and that. Nah, don't let people lie to you, bro. Don't let people lie to you. Like, you know, for instance, I was talking with a friend. They were just like, man, we miss you, you know. You used to come around and be all light and lovely and, you know, cracking jokes with everybody, make everybody smile, this and that. Like, you know, you should start coming back around more. And, you know, it sucks because it kind of puts me, like, when I had conversations like that, it put me in a place of limbo for a couple seconds, because it'd be like, man, I feel the same way, but at the end of the day, like, nigga, something in my spirit won't allow that shit to happen like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, something in my spirit won't allow me to be vulnerable enough to the point where, like, I'm opening myself back up, knowing there's a possibility of shit going wrong, going sideways, not working out, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, and there's no love lost, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no love lost, it's just, it's gotta move different, you know? Like, people just gotta move differently. And, you know, I used to, even if this would have happened to me like 3 years ago, bro, I would have been flying off the handle. I'd have been like, man, my life, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I just got nothing but stress, nothing but worry. Man, I ain't been doing nothing but going through storm after storm after storm since a couple days before Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, honestly, I know I've become callous to the bullshit, bro. Cause it's like, before, all these little things that just trigger me, I'll react, you know. But now it's just like, man, whatever. And it's not even a fact of me being, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not the fact of me being nonchalant or anything like that about it. It's just like I was explaining to this one chick that, you know what I'm saying, I was trying to invest in, like, really get to know and shit. Like, it's like, bro, it's like, man, because I was telling her some shit that was going down, and she was just like, oh my gosh, like, are you all right, this and that. And I was just like, I done been through it before. Like, yeah, ain't nothing new, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just another storm, but ain't nothing new, you know? Like, before, when that shit stormed, I used to panic, try to find an umbrella and run inside, nigga. Now that my perspective of shit's changed, like, oh, it's storming, all right, hey, let's go grab these 5-gallon Ozarka bottles we got, sit them bitches outside. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to storm in a couple days, all right, hey, nephew, hey, homeboy, hey, bro, sis, coworker, whoever the fuck, hey, look, man, storm coming in a couple days, man. Hey, if you help me, we can go till this whole backyard, throw some seeds down and shit, and just be ready for that motherfucker. Now, granted, I know when it come to agriculture and shit like that, you don't just put down those seeds 3 days later, shit sprout up, but you get the expression. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a change of the perspective. Nigga, when it stormed, most people just lock themselves inside. You know what I'm saying? Lock themselves inside, get cozy, fireplace, movies, Netflix, chilling, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Storm, for me, it's like, all right, God and the angels crying or they cleansing. Let me use that water for something good. Hey, let's go throw these 10 Ozarka bottles outside, let them hoes fill up. You know, let's go plant some seeds over here in the corner. You know, gotta give them their first proper, you know, watering, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Storming outside. Hey, man, shit. I don't smoke, but I like the smell of that shit still. I might break down, tap it once or twice if I'm really feeling it, but roll something up and come ride shotgun. Where we going? We just gonna go cruise up and down the highway. You know, when it's storm like this, I like driving in the rain, listening to classical music. You know, that shit helped me, put me in a creative space. You know, it helped me relax. It helps me to detach, you know, shit like that. It helps me to appreciate nature even more. Not just the sunny days when I can come outside and go hiking or biking or walking or running or doing whatever the hell I want to do. You know, even on those stormy days, even on those rainy days, you still pull some beauty out of that shit. I just, you know, ever since like a couple days before Christmas, family got together. You know what I'm saying? My fam got together. They went to my mama's house. And it was like, I was explaining to a friend, cause she was asking me about my family, how shit going. I'm like, man, everybody straight, everybody alive, everybody straight. That's good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, wow, like, what's going on? Like, ain't nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no gang banging ass nigga or nothing like that. But when it come to dealing with my family, I kind of treat it like the streets. You know, I ain't pulling up nowhere to where none of y'all stay, nigga. Shit, anybody want to meet, talk, do walk, this and that, everybody know where the safe spot at. Everybody pull up to granny house, which is my mama house, cause my mama granny now. You know what I'm saying? All my siblings got kids. I'm the last one and they ain't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. I'll be the rich uncle. You know what I'm saying? That'd be out of the way. But you know, we can all meet up at granny house and we can, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple days before Christmas. Everybody pulled up here at my mama's house. I had some family came from out of state, pulled up at my mama's house. And at the end of the day, pulled up. I wasn't here long. I threw the picture up on my IG. I threw it up in the video that I was explaining some shit about. I wasn't here long. I was here long enough to say, hey, see my aunt and my aunt and my little cousin. I ain't even get to see her. I ain't even get to see my uncle. He was in the backyard somewhere like that. I ain't even go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I walked in, said hey to my mama, what's up to everybody else. Said hey to my aunt. She was like, the man in the backyard. Said cool. I went to the front lobby and front living room and just sat down on the couch, bro. I was just chilling for a little bit. Chilling for a couple minutes. I guess my spirit was too loud. They was hearing what was on my mind, because on my mind was like, bro, this is not it. I ain't even supposed to be here. Feel out of place. Spirit don't feel right. Shit is disturbing. I'ma leave. And this how I know they was hearing all my thoughts. Like, this how I know we still have some form of connection, because as I'm sitting there talking to myself in my head like that, soon I was like, man, I'm gonna use the bathroom, I'm gonna leave. I went in the bathroom, I came out the bathroom, my aunt was like, let me take pictures before everybody start leaving. I was like, okay. all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. But that picture, I feel like I got crucified. You know, that was part of the reason why I kind of spent Thanksgiving to myself and shit. You know, I just don't like to play the dumb games. Like, I really, truly, I just don't. You know. And anyways, then Christmas came. And I mean, Christmas is straight. I still didn't really go see nobody. I ain't go do nothing. Kind of a iffy time. And then New Year's came, bro. New Year's came. Now with New Year's, that shit was just a shit show, bro. I ended up spending New Year's by myself as well, which I needed, bro. I went to the highest point in the DF-Dub Metroplex area, you know what I'm saying? The DF-Dub metropolitan area. Went to the highest point of it where, you know, I could look off this way, I could see Fort Worth. I could look off this way, I could see Dallas. You know, I can look right here, I could see, you know what I'm saying, where Arlington shit is at. And I was just chilling. I chilled up there for a couple hours by myself, man. You know? And it's just like, yeah, I don't know. And then, so like I was telling you, I was ecstatic, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, 2023, bro, I ain't with the fuck shit. I'm on a, like, if y'all thought I was on a mission before, nigga, I'm on a whole, like, I'm still on a mission, but a whole different set of shit. So, went bought a car, went bought a Jag, you know what I'm saying? Before, I think it was like the 28th. No, it was the 29th or the 30th. I went and bought a Jag. Nigga, come January 2nd, bro, nigga caught a case. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there chilling by myself, sitting in my car. I was watching a bunch of like Jaguar Wright videos and shit, just watching her interviews. And you know, I had a little bit of CBD, so I had a little clip CBD. But out of nowhere, I chilling, it's nighttime, bro. I look like this, I see a flashlight. I was like, oh shit. So I see the flashlight, I start cracking the window. All I heard this nigga say was gun. So I was just like, I went straight like this. I said, man, I don't pose no threat to you, bro. I get out the car, I try to swing the door open. He closed that hoe. And I'm like, bro, why are you acting weird? He said, don't move, this and that. I said, if there's a gun in this bitch and it's in the back seat, then me opening his door, you know what I'm saying? Ain't got no. So he pulled me out, put me in handcuffs. That was the whole thing, bro. And they took me in. Really, he tried to catch me up. He thought he had me on some other shit. He thought he had me with guns and drugs in my vehicle. Like, nah, nigga, that's nigga, I told y'all who I am. And I am who I am. And I'ma always be who I am. And nigga, every time I pop up, remind y'all who I am. I guess we just gonna have to go to war about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. I really don't understand it. But I guess every time I tell y'all motherfuckers like, hey, this is what it is. This is what God say. This is who I am, bro. This is what I'm telling you. Niggas want to go to war with me about it. So whatever, bro. Long story short, they took 2 assault rifles and a pistol. So when he pulled me out the car, I tell him everything. I said, man, I got multiple weapons in that hole. I don't know which one you seen. I guarantee you it's one of my rifles. Because my rifles was in cases sitting on my floor in my back seat. You know what I'm saying? My rifles in cases and my pistol in my glove box. So I'm telling him all this shit. Tell him, hey man, that's CBD. He said, man, it's just a green leafy substance to me. I gotta da-da-da. I said, hey, look, test it. You know what I'm saying? Test it. I said, I had some police approach my vehicle, you know, about 3 weeks ago while I was sitting up here at Cravens Park. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I said they did the same shit. They took my CBD. They took my cartridge out of my vape, which was Delta 8. And you know, they said that they was gonna test it, and they took all my information. I ain't hear back from nobody, so I guess I was good on that. He was like, all right, I'll test it. It's like, oh, yep, you can test it, man. He was like, where'd you buy it? It's like, I bought it here. I ain't got no receipt for it. This and that, wham. He said, all right. Niggas came back. He said, all right, man, I'm gonna test this. I know you already explained to me why you had the weapons in the car, this and that. He was like, the pistol with the flashlight on it was in the back seat sitting on top of the rifle cases. It's like, there's no fucking way, bro. There's no fucking way, you know? He was like, well, that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? I said, all right, that's cool, man. He said, so here's the thing, man. Since you've been completely transparent with me, you know, you've been more than cooperative with me, you know. He was like, I'm gonna test this, and if it comes back as CBD, you know, we're just gonna let you go. I said, all right, cool. At this point, it's like 12 something. So he test that shit. He come back. He said, all right, man, it's CBD. I said, I know. I told you, bro. I was like, so, you know, you can release me. I said, I'll just go get like a hotel room or something for the night. I said, I got a flight to catch in like 5 hours, you know. And so he's like, okay, give me a minute. He went, hopped in his car. I got on the phone. Got on his cell phone, matter of fact. And then when he came back, he was like, all right, man, we're gonna have to take you in for UCW. I said, man, it is what it is. It's whatever, bro. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. All right. So I caught that case. Nigga, they had me in jail by like 12:30, 1 o'clock. I was getting booked in. These niggas, and the shit so cold, these niggas know I don't pose no threat to nobody, you know what I'm saying, unless you a threat to me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't be on no rah-rah shit like that, all that bullshit. These niggas know I'm absolutely no threat, just based off of the apprehension, you know what I'm saying? The period of their investigative work and them apprehending me. Like, they know I don't pose no, you know what I'm saying? So while I'm in there, before they even get my prints and paperwork and all that shit in the system, these niggas done already called from the arresting officers, then called to the what's that shit called? Then already called to the evidence room. Then already called down to the motherfucking precinct jailhouse down that. Before I even get to make a call for anything, cop already come up and tell me, hey man, you were the one that got arrested on the weapons charges, right? And I was like, yeah. He was like, all right, well, your FMK and your other AR, they're gonna release those to you. You can get those back. And I was like, hold on, wait. Y'all took all my guns out of my car? He was like, yeah, we took all of them, but he's like, the pistol is the one that is in question, so we're gonna keep that for the trial. But your 2 assault rifles, those are gonna get released to you as soon as you get released from here. You can get those. So in my head, I'm like, okay, cool. All right, cool. That's cool. So I bonded out by like before 3 o'clock came. Still had to sit till about 10:30, so I missed my flight. So as soon as I got out of jail, I contact my company. I'm like, hey man, I missed my flight. I need a different flight. Here's the reasons why. I got all my bail. It's like I bailed out. I got my discharge paperwork. I got all this other shit. If y'all need to see it for proof, but that's what happened. I didn't just go like sleep through my flight or just say fuck going to work or nothing like that. You know, I got caught up in some dumb shit. It's like, okay, cool. And it's the thing, people won't play on the top so much, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by storms. And so they're like, all right, cool. We'll work on getting you a different flight. I said, all right. Come an hour later, they text me as like, come in the office tomorrow. I said, cool. At that point, I'm like, bro, they just about to let me go. I ain't even tripping. Come in the office the next day, worked full day, came in the office the next day. They gave me a bunch of assignments, worked full day, got shit done, came in the office the next day. Before I even started, they fired me. I said, all right, bet, I'm out. You know? I'm good, I'm out. Bro, I spent the next 3 days stranded out there because my office was pretty fucking far from where I stay. So, due to me buying the vehicle, buying it out, other bills hitting my motherfucking account because it was in between the 1st and the 5th of the month. By the time these niggas let me go on the 6th of the month, bro, I had like $15 and that was it. I had like $15 and that was it. The only other way I was gonna be able to get some money was to borrow against a business. You know what I'm saying? And I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather not. I'd rather struggle and try to do some other shit and figure this out before I start really dipping into my future type shit. So I literally sat out there in Carrollton, Addison for 3 days, nigga. I was in this motherfucking car. In those 3 days, nigga, I wrote 10 songs, 4 long ass poems, started a story, applied for like 20 jobs, got offered 3 different jobs, and had a homeboy that fuck around and called me and offered me a 4th job with a promise to be able to open my own office within a certain time. That type of shit. So I just, you know, in all reality, it's just like, even with all those storms, all that bullshit going on, bro, like I said, man, years ago, that shit I would have been falling out at every turn. I would have been falling out at every turn. I would have, when the shit happened, all my family against me. They ain't fucking with me. And I'm not black sheep and all this shit. And then with the Christmas shit, I would have threw a whole nother fucking episode. And then with the New Year's shit, dealing with my friend I was dealing with, you know, that shit would have weighed down on me heavy too. And then with the going to jail shit for the first time ever, you know what I'm saying? That shit would have tore me apart. Losing the motherfucking job, that shit would have tore me apart. You know, but over the last 2 years, bro, I just, you know, I say that I'm callous, but I ain't even callous. It's just God done built me up, bro. God done built me up. Why the fuck am I about to stress over all this little shit, bro? You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck would I stress over all this little shit, knowing damn well that I done lived this cycle many a times before, where shit be going good and then it all fucks up. You know, shit be going good and then it all fucks up. Shit be going good and then it all fucks up. Like, and you know, and I had to explain that shit to my mom. Cause even my mom was like, I don't understand how you got this and that. I was like, look, it's not for you to understand. I said, I understand what the fuck be going on. She was like, what? I said, why you think I'll be fighting to just keep opening businesses, even if I gotta sell them before they can even bloom or anything like that, before they even get super duper big or anything like that? You know, I might sell them because I'll need some money, you know what I'm saying? But I'd rather keep doing that shit than just depending on this. It's like, cause with this, when I lean on corporate America, my nigga, I make it an average of 2 years before niggas don't want to pay me no more. I make it an average of about 2 years. What do you mean? I said, look, what do you mean? What do I mean, nigga? I type up, bro. Shit, I'm looking at my resume. I'm looking at it. 2 years here, 2.5 years here, 1.5 years there, 2 years here, 3 years here, 2.5 years. Ever since I was 15, bro. I said, well, with an attitude like that, you always gonna. I said, no, it has nothing to do with an attitude. Like, yeah, I get it, bro. I still manifest. Like, I live in that realm. Like, I do all that shit. But at the same time, if I don't base this shit in reality, my nigga, then I'm just being ignorant and I'm just setting myself up even worse. I was like, so what is it? So what's more important? What's a better option to you? Would it be a better option to go somewhere and try to suck some Would it be a better option to go somewhere and try to force some shit to work for 5+ years, 10 years? Or would it be better for you to go and be like, man, all right, niggas only signed me for Brady contracts 2 years at most. Let me run that shit up for 2 years, and then, you know, by a year and 3 months, I'm back on the market, actively looking, still working, but actively looking and moving, ready to move the fuck around when this contract. Like, which one's smarter? Well, I just think that look, and we got to it. I mean, I ain't gonna say get into it, but same old rhetoric from her, same old rhetoric from me. You know, as soon as I got bailed out of jail, like I said, I had about $15 to my name, still had to go to work. So for the first time in like 3 or 4 years, I was like, mama, I need to borrow some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. You know, I'll pay you back when I get my next check, because I know I got a check coming in on the 15th, whatever worst case scenario about to happen or not. So I'll pay you back, but I need some bread real quick, be able to move around. She think I already got fired. I was like, oh, I need some money. I'll pay you back. How you gonna pay me back? You ain't got no job. I said, first off, you been waiting 3 years, 4 years to get that little petty shit off, ain't you? But yeah, nah, I ain't get fired. Yeah, I still got a job, and then shit, even if I did get fired, nigga, shit. You think I've been working tech jobs out here for 7 years and I don't know no technicians that then transition into being business owners, or, you know what I'm saying, do some other shit that, like, motherfuckers, it ain't hard to find a job as a tech. It ain't hard. Keep your licensing current, shit like that. It ain't hard at all, you know? So, but that type of shit, man, that type of energy I be trying to stay away from. That's the type of energy I be trying to stay away from, you know? But at the end of the day, bro, like I said, man, I'm just glad for growth. I'm really glad for growth. And shit, like y'all seen, I had a call come in about 10 minutes ago or whatever. That shit's another person calling about a job. They just text me, doubling back, texting me, hey, we need to talk. We like what we see on your ass. We like your da-da-da. So, man, my evolution for this year is fuck all that it get greater later. Nigga, it's getting great now. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the greater later. It get great now. Finally, had to put that bitch back in. But yeah, that's how we coming. But that's how 2023 started off. And shit, I feel like it ain't doing nothing but propelling me further and further towards my I don't want to say purpose, I don't want to say destiny, but like, nigga, I was telling the universe I was ready for the next level. New levels, new devils. New levels, new devils. You feel me? It's just, nigga, the devil don't faze me no more. He don't faze me no more. Even like last night, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my new car, my truck right behind me. You know what I'm saying? My truck right behind me. So even like last night, I parked the car, went out for a walk. I parked in like Grand Prairie type shit. And there's this trail that runs from South Arlington all the way to Grand Prairie and shit like that. So I parked out in Grand Prairie, hopped on that trail, walked that shit all the way back here, came and got my truck. Went and took my truck, because believe it or not, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my truck seemed to get better gas mileage. So I am about to definitely go get a tune-up on this. I shouldn't have to, you know, but I am gonna go get a tune-up on this bitch. But my truck get better gas mileage, so I'm like, man, you know what? Let me throw a little $40-50 in my truck. So over the next week or two, as I'm moving around, if I need to swap vehicles, I could just swap vehicles. So I went and throw some gas in the truck, get a pack of blacks, come back, park my truck where I store it at, and now walk back down that trail to Grand Prairie. Like, as soon as I was approaching my car, as soon as I was approaching this car in Grand Prairie, nigga, 2 squad cars right there. Boom, boom. 3 officers, 2 squad cars. As I'm walking up, they literally I see them looking through my vehicle. I see, like, even as I'm approaching where I park, it's like a corner type shit. So as I'm approaching, I see flashlights and shit, you know what I'm saying, coming from the corner and shit. So I'm like, all right. And I seen a set of berries on, so I'm like, all right, well, the cops are already over there. Hopefully they ain't not messing with my car, you know. And so I kind of sped up walking a little bit, cause I'm like, shit, if they been there for a while and they waiting on a tow truck or something, they about to take my shit, cause my shit new. It's new. So all I got is a paper plate. I don't have no registration on this bitch or nothing, like nothing in the window for registration, nothing like that. I'm waiting to hear back from the dealership. So as I pimp up, as I walking up on my car, see the 3 officers. They spot me. I was like, howdy. Or they spot me walking up. They were like, hey. I was like, howdy. And then, like, I don't know, I just played it cool. Like, I kind of, not even cool, bro. I played it like I know the law. Like, I know my rights. You know what I'm saying? I'm not parked in a tollway zone. I'm not doing nothing. I ain't nothing like that. So even with that, like, as I walk up, they're like, hey. I'm like, howdy. I ain't say nothing else to nobody else. I ain't say nothing else to them. Howdy. Walk straight up to the door, open the door. They was like, oh, is this your car? I said, yep. Got in that bitch, started up and rolled off. You know, shit like that. Rolled off. I came back to where my truck parked, and some people was around my truck. I'm like, who the fuck is after me? Like, what the fuck did I do? Y'all niggas and shook me down to damn near close to nothing personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, on a personal level, the who I am as an individual to the government, like, y'all done pretty much shook me down to nothing with that, right? But even with that being said, niggas is I still feel targeted for whatever reason. Like, I don't be tripping on it. I don't really care no more. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It ain't the first time I've been targeted. Niggas ain't take me out yet. Niggas ain't sat me down yet. Niggas ain't killed me yet. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be tripping on that shit. But I ain't done, so I be peeping everything. So by the time I get back to my truck, APD around my truck. I'm like, what business y'all got to do with this truck? You know what I'm saying? So I pull up, I hop out. This your truck? Yeah, this my truck. Oh, well, we're just over here because da-da-da. I was like, yeah, nah, I don't believe you, because I know who live here, and I already talked to them, and they told me to park it right here. So ain't no way they called you about it. Oh, no, I mean, I'm telling you, we received a call. Oh, okay, hold on, let me call the homeowner. Do. Hey, man, have a nice night. We're just, have a nice evening. We don't want no problems. We don't want no problems. Cool. Why you attacking me? I don't even care that you attacking me. Who sent you? Because I'm tired of that shit. And then, so what's today? Friday? So like Wednesday, even on Wednesday, because I said when I got arrested, they was like, you can get your ARs as soon as you get released. Like, cool. Well, APD, they only release items from the evidence room on Wednesdays. So I had to wait till the next Wednesday, which was this Wednesday. So I'll go up there, I call them. I give them my case number and everything. They say, oh, no, we don't see that in the system at all. I say, well, y'all got to figure it out. Because like I said, I know for a fact, like, I mean, if y'all telling me that y'all want to strike a deal to where this case ain't never happened, this arrest ain't never happened. All I have to do is give up those 3 little guns and walk away. I'll gladly do that shit and act like nothing ever happened if it's not in the system. She was like, hold on, wait, give me a minute. Came back. Oh no, I have a completely different case number, this and that. I said, all right, cool. Well, those 2 I said, I got 2 firearms that I was notified ready to be released to me. I don't have any notes on that. They're saying, I actually have a note here saying that we can't release anything. I said, well, that's not what I was told. Who do I need to talk to? So she gave me the sergeant number over the case. She like, call him. I said, cool. So I call him. I explain. He like, all right, let me take a look. And so he looking into it. I was like, look, man, y'all keep the pistol. That's what I was told. Y'all keep the pistol to the end of trial. And then even after the end of the trial, no matter what the judgment is, I can still claim that pistol back. You know what I'm saying? As long as I ain't got to go to jail, I can claim that pistol back. He was like, yeah, that's right. I said, yeah, but I'm trying to figure out where my other 2 firearms at. Where they at? He said, oh, well, hold on. Give me a couple of minutes. Put me on hold. He came back. He was like, all right, well, I see where he was like, you're right. I see where these other weapons are. He said they wouldn't release them to you from evidence because we have to put in a request for them to release them to you from evidence. I said, well, let's go ahead and put in a request then. He was like, all right. One of the things about this request is we put in this request, they'll get it, and before they can accept or deny that request, you're gonna have to, he's like, we're gonna have to do a FBI background check. And I was like, all right, that's fine. I was like, I have a question about that. Not that I have a problem with doing an FBI background check. I was like, I don't care if you got to do it on me or any of those weapons, because none of that shit gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? Everything's good. I was like, but how long does that take? He was like, that's gonna take at least 30 days. And so I'm like, all right, that's fine, man. Thanks for letting me know, Sarge. Like I said, or he was like, we're gonna have to do a FBI background check on you and the weapons. And I was like, that's fine, man. Have at it. How long does it take? He's like, 30 days. And I was like, all right, Sarge, thanks. Have a good day. And we hung up. And then he immediately called me back like 2 minutes later. He was like, hey, I just put in a request. So, he was like, today's Wednesday. We only release on Wednesdays. He was like, call them next Wednesday and see if it'll be ready for release then. Those 2 assault rifles should be good to release to you. In the back of my head, I'm like, how we go from 30 days to 7 days? Are we not doing that FBI background check no more? Are we not following protocol no more? Are we making better decisions because we're realizing that we're not dealing with no ignorant ass, violent ass, gang banging ass thug that you thought you was? Like, these are things I'm saying. Like, on the surface, I'm cool, bro. I'm not arguing with nobody. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't arguing with nobody. Y'all already got me on a charge. Y'all already got me on some bullshit. I'm just trying to go by what y'all telling me. So it went from y'all only supposed to take my pill, because even when I was talking with the sergeant, when I was explaining to him, I'm like, yeah, I had other weapons in the car. I was like, I don't know why they took those weapons when those were actually, those aren't the weapons in question. Those weapons were definitely in the case. They still in the cases down in your evidence room. And even he started like, it was very cordial. It was a respect thing. Like, it wasn't nobody having a pissing match. I wasn't going bad on the dude. He wasn't going bad on me. Like, we had a mutual understanding of what the fuck is going on. And even when I said that to him, he like, yeah, man, I don't quite understand that either. We get a lot of complaints about that. He was like, me personally, he's like, I would have left them, He said, but it's really up to the judgment of the arresting officers. If they want to take all of them, You know, they can, but they don't have to. He was like, sometimes they might if it's a safety issue, you know. And I was like, well, it wasn't a safety issue. They had me in cuffs before they even started their interrogation. And, you know, and apparently all the guns were supposedly in my back seat while I'm in the front seat with my hands up out the window telling him I can get out of the car. That's not a threat at all. And he was just like, man, I understand. I apologize. You know, like I said, they didn't have to take those other weapons, but they just did, you know. And unfortunately, in order for you to get them back, here's the process. And I was like, all right, cool. And even he said, he like, man, I thank you for being understanding, being cooperative, this and that. Woo, wham. So, I mean, for me, it's just like, I know I'm growing. I know I'm growing, you know? And at the end of the day, I ain't really not scared about going to court about this shit. I ain't scared about no trials about this shit. Worst case scenario, you know what I'm saying? I really ain't got no record. I ain't got no record. I don't have no record, you know what I'm saying? Like outside of like 2 traffic tickets, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no record. I don't have no criminal record. I don't have no violent record, no domestic dispute record, no theft record, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, why the fuck would I be scared to go to trial about this? You know, worst case scenario, according to the state of Texas, I'll be looking at either $4,000 fine or up to a year in jail. And I guarantee you, even if I go on that bitch with a court-appointed lawyer or a court-appointed attorney, even if I were to do that, I'm more than confident that I'm not going to spend that year in jail, because there's no reason to put me in jail for a year. You know what I'm saying? They can test all them weapons. They ain't tied to nothing. They don't get shot outside of a range. You know, I don't have no criminal record for them niggas to try to build anything else on. You know, in all reality, I'm kind of like an upstanding citizen. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I pay my taxes, you know what I'm saying? I pay my taxes, I volunteer work, you know? I might give to charity every now and then, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That's what I be thinking about. And like, even when I went to see my bail bondsman, when I first got out, he made a slick comment. I had to correct him. He walked in, he tried to shake my hand, tried to shake me down, nigga. I hit his ass with the vice grip, you know what I'm saying? And then we started talking. He said something about a gangster. I was like, look, man, I know you my bail bondsman. I know you meant to help me out here. I was like, but like, don't make me go get a different bail bondsman, because I don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm not, don't approach it. Don't address me as that shit. I ain't address you as nothing sideways. Don't try to address me as nothing sideways. Are we good? And then, I mean, from there, we were straight. You know, he was a little taken back that I was so direct, you know, but due to the nature of the connections that I have, especially depending on, like, especially due to the person that bailed me out, like, that nigga know that I ain't just no slum ass nigga. You see what I'm saying? But he already knew that. And then for me to actually meet him face to face and us sit down and have to meet each other, like, he understood that on a whole different level. And by the time I left his office, you know what I'm saying? He was just very much, he had an understanding, you know? But I don't know. Like I said, bro, regardless of all the other bullshit that's going on, bro, nigga is just continuing to move forward, continuing to get everything that God got for me out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Last year I went through some good, some bad, and some ugly. This year, I'm gonna hold back on the bad and the ugly. You feel me? So that's all I got for y'all. Hopefully, you know, pretty soon in the next couple days, I'll get back into the flow of my messages, you know, because this one's just a open forum, like pretty much me just, you know, catching all up on what's been going on in the life of Newbie, you know. But yeah, we're gonna get back into the messages. We're gonna get back into the teachings. I love being able to teach y'all in front of this camera. I love being able to share content and being able to help y'all shed perspectives, old ways, old thought patterns, old habits, and just looking inside to yourself to help you gain another level and keep ascending and keep ascending. Like, I truly, from the bottom of my heart, bro, that shit be making my heart smile. You know what I'm saying? That shit be making my heart smile. And I think that's one of the biggest things about me. Like, I met this, like, the little girl I was crushing on and shit. Well, she ain't a little girl, a grown-ass woman. She a little bit older than me, but like, even I remember when I met her, like, the first week I met her, I told her like 2-3 times. I said, because she was just like, she was like, what is it about you? And I was like, look, I'm going to tell you right now, ain't nothing special about me. I'm just a special person. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of motherfuckers look at me like I'm a losing ass nigga. I said, but in reality, bro, I'm not no losing ass nigga. I used to believe that shit. I said, but then I had to open up my eyes and realize, how am I a losing ass nigga when everybody else around me winning? Everybody else around me winning. So I told her, like I explained to her, I was like, look, stand next to me. If you stand next to me long enough, there's gonna be a couple things that's gonna happen. Either we gonna win together, right? Either we gonna win together, or you gonna fuck around, tap into your purpose, nigga, and you gonna win in a way that you ain't never thought before. She's like, what about you? I'm not worried about me. God got me. You know what I'm saying? Like, God really got me. So I'm telling you right now, you stand next to me, you're going to win. Some kind of, like, you're going to win. Well, how do you know that? Because in my life, any woman that I fuck with, she ain't got offer shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas look at me like I'm a losing ass nigga, but I'm not no losing ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I personally have had exes that nigga randomly get fucking hit up by celebrities offering them shit. Hey, fuck your nigga over for this. Which, I get it. It ain't good, right? But at the end of the day, shit, if we just homies and we just rocking with each other and niggas thinking that we super something tight and they want to offer you some shit to try to fuck up what we got, nigga, you gonna win. Just make sure that since you're using me, don't misuse me. When you win, when them motherfucker offer you some shit, bitch, kick back. That's how that go. Bitch, kick back. You feel me? Like, that's simple. Cause, nigga, I was playing the game for so long. Like, how the fuck? What the fuck? How these niggas? But I was dumb. So I got smart, nigga, and emotions wasn't in it no more. It's just like, yeah, bitch, go get that. Go get that shit. I don't even need the whole thing, cause I ain't gonna gorilla pimp on your ass. I ain't pimping at all. Go get the whole motherfucking thing, nigga, kick back. That's all I need. These niggas thinking that we lovey-dovey this and that, which, hey, whether we is or we ain't, nigga, shit, we gonna tell them we, like, nigga, we gonna tell these niggas that we lovey-dovey. We know that we ain't. It's just a way to get you the bag, bitch. Kick back. You know what I'm saying? Kick back. And really, for me, that shit hurt me, cause, nigga, it's like, I'm with J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. But for me, nigga, I ain't even gonna allow you a third time to be around me. I'm not even about to allow that shit. What the fuck I look like? If you fool me twice and I allow you a third time to come back in, bro, like, what the fuck do I look like? After the 2 times, nigga, I know exactly who you are, what you do, what you stand for, what you won't do, what you will do. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So even like, I had one chick, bro. I'm like, woo, wow, this is what I see. Cool. We was on the same page for like 3 days. Then motherfucker went halfway across the country. I said, well, fuck it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Not no fuck you or fuck her or fuck this or fuck. Nah, it's just like a fuck it, bro. Well, let's just keep moving forward. And then motherfucker pop back up on my brain. I check in, motherfucker down bad. And then back in my head, I'm like, man, I just want to do you the same way you did me and just walk the fuck away. Like, not even entertain this shit and just wash my hands completely. You know what I'm saying? But the God in me is like, bro, at the least you can pour some encouraging words or some good words into. So I was like, all right, fuck it. Pour some good words in. Talk steady for about a week. And then motherfucker go ghost. I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on? Now, granted, she had some shit that she had going on, that's in the family, this and that, woo, woo. But we talked steady for about a week. And then, 4 or 5 days go by. I ain't hear shit. I'm like, all right. Let me check back in with them. So I check in again. Shit getting a little better. It's bittersweet, because anytime you deal with a death, it's going, you know what I'm saying? It's bittersweet, but I check back in and, shit doing a little better. I'm like, all right, well, I got offered this job and this and that and this and that. And in my head, I'm happy for her. Like, I'm happy for her. In my head, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. You just got a job at making X amount a year, and I just lost a job making X amount a year. You know what? Fuck it. I ain't even tripping on that shit. Maybe that shit just meant to be. Maybe it just happened that way. Keep talking. Talk for like the next couple days. And then the motherfucker turn around and tell me, I really wish I could, she didn't say trust me, but she was just like, I tried before, and I was telling everybody this and that and this and that, and you kind of let me down. It's like, all right, I'll eat that, but at the end of the day, I wasn't the one out there telling everybody this and that and this and that and this and that, because I was living in reality, nigga. I was not walking around here like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, let me go spend 1.2 mil on a house type shit. I'll walk around this bitch in reality. But I feel that. I'ma hold that. I'll let you down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that. Yeah, so, I mean, really, you just had so much going on, and you just, like, I just couldn't deal with it, and I just think that you need to focus on yourself. All right. That was the second time for me, so I'm like, it don't matter how bad I think I want you. I can no longer like refuse to live in reality. Even though I do exist and live in an unseen world, I still see reality. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm like, all right, that's crazy. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, all right, he's down and out. Yeah, shit. The devil was whooping your motherfucking ass. Down to the point where you barely have food to eat. And somehow, off of using my energy, within a week and a half of me just checking in on you, giving you encouraging words, i.e. feeding into you or prophesying over you, you doing all that shit. You done bounced back. You done came into some money. You done came into a job that's like not even, I ain't talking on entry-level job. I'm talking about you done came into a job where you're gonna be working from home, unlimited this, unlimited that, and you jump in tax bracket. You starting to see a future for yourself now, because you as we talk, you're telling me your plans and your visions and what you're gonna do and this and that. All to turn around and tell a nigga to go worry about himself. I realize it's people like that I don't need to be around. You're not about to just use up my good energy and use up my rank. Like, I don't give a fuck what you try to tell me. Oh, my family is this and my family is that. And when you really like this, you don't have to say it and this and that. You're right. So let me show you. Let me pull back all my shit. Let me pull back my energy. Let me pull back my compassion. Let me pull back my empathy. Let me pull back my sympathy. Let me pull back my give a fuck. Let me pull back my love. Let me pull back my caringness. Like, let me pull all that shit back. Leave you with your rank and whatever you think you and your family is spiritually. And y'all can roll with that and leave me the fuck out of it. Because apparently, you think fat meat ain't greasy. You think fat meat ain't greasy. You think that I don't see the fact that when I come around, shit get good for you. And when I ain't around, and I ain't worried about you and I focus on myself, shit ain't good for you. And it's partially my fault, because like I told her straight up, even when I first start like hitting her back up, I'm like, look, at the end of the day, bro, I ain't no dummy. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I kind of think like Kevin Gates on that shit when he said it, because it's genius. Like, nigga, everybody get used. So I don't mind you using me. Just don't misuse me. You know what I'm saying? So one motherfucker misuse motherfucker, is like, ain't even on no vindictive or revenge type shit. On some, all right, let me show you. It's more like a basketball barber type shit. Just fade, and let the chips fall where they may. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was just, and I had a homegirl, and that shit turned sour. Like, shit, I ain't gonna say we got into a fight or argument. I just wasn't about to be a tool of manipulation or a tool to be manipulated. No motherfucking more. Like, no motherfucking more. You know what I'm saying? Like, which was stupid, because me and her, I mean, shit, we pretty much fell out. If she tell it, we probably fell out over money. But me tell it, we fell out over principle, my nigga. We fell out over principle, my nigga. It had absolutely nothing to do with no motherfucking money. Because at the end of the day, you know in your heart of hearts that I ain't going your shit and touch none of your motherfucking money, bro. You know that. You know that shit. So you can drink all the liquor you want to drink. You can smoke all the weed you want to smoke. You know what I'm saying? But the price that motherfuckers got to pay for fucking over chosen one, God's chosen people, God's sons, like, the price that you got to pay for that shit, that's on you. I don't want nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want nothing to do with it. But it's hard to explain to a motherfucker like, hey, I know you're a woman, I'm a man. Like, we can still have a platonic relationship. We ain't gotta be on no other type of shit. In all reality, nigga, you really got a spiritual problem, because there's a portal in your house. The portal's right over here, and a motherfucker be coming through that bitch at this time of night, every night. How do I know? Because, nigga, every time motherfucker come through, your dogs tell me. Your dogs run right over there, nigga. Get to staring up like this in the corner, like like I told y'all before, like a baby in the corner, motherfucker get to staring like this. Ain't nothing there. Yeah, nigga, your dog's telling me. You know what I'm saying? Your dog's telling me. You don't think it's strange? You don't find it strange? Around the same time every night, your motherfucking dogs run over in the same spot, look up, lost and clueless for a couple seconds, and then start barking like a mother, like they are being like super threatened, like somebody in their house that ain't supposed to be there. But see, people don't be paying attention. They just say, shut up, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to sleep. Nah, nigga, you shut the fuck up. Them motherfuckers trying to tell you something. And then when you get somebody like me, that can dip into the unseen and kind of see, like, hey, look, I ain't no conspiracy theories, but let me connect these dots for you right here. So if I was you, I'd take some black salt, go around the bed, you know what I'm saying? I go get some dragon blood, not dragon blood, but some dragon blood sage, or go get some regular sage. You know what I'm saying? I clear this whole motherfucker out. You don't do sage, you more religious with it? Cool. If I was you, I skip the salt around the bed, cause if you're religious, you ain't going for that. Skip the sage, you ain't going for that. Nigga, go get you some holy water, or go get you some oil. Anoint that shit. You know what I'm saying? Anoint every threshold in your house. Anoint every mirror in your house. Anoint everything. Cover that shit. Cover that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because something is coming in this bitch. And that's the reason why you can't sleep. That's the reason why your bed be shaking at night. That's the reason why shit be getting pushed off the counters and shit be super duper misplaced the next morning type shit. But you gonna miss your spiritual protection because you sitting there wanting to try to blame a motherfucker for doing some sideways shit that you know they ain't do just so you ain't gotta fuck with them no more. Like, I even explained that shit to her. Like, it was crazy. It was stupid crazy. Stupid crazy. Cause she was like, you wanna ride with me, do the same? I was like, yeah, I'll ride with you. She went and dropped the shit off at the bank, got back in the car. She was all mad. I was like, what the fuck wrong with you? She was like, that's funny. She was like, all my money wasn't in there. I said, well, shit, you ain't spend nothing? She's like, I was missing $110. I said, oh, I mean, you did just get your hair done the other day, got a fresh set, you know what I'm saying? Like, you sure you just ain't? No, I know how much motherfucking money I had. I was like, all right, cool. Now, the whole reason why I told her I was gonna roll with her is because she said she was gonna go to the store and get some more wine. I didn't even know she was running to the bank. She just happened to do that shit first. So she go to the store to get some wine. Both her dogs in the car. So like as soon as she put up to the store, I wanted to ride with her to go to the store because I needed some blacks. So as soon as she pull up to the motherfucking gas station, nigga, all the windows down, dog still in the car, nigga, she just hop out and go in the store. So I'm like, all right, well, let me chill in here because, nigga, like anything could happen, right? So she come out the store. We go back to her crib. And as soon as we get back in her crib, I walk in, I grab my keys. I was like, I'll be back. She was like, yeah, now that you got my motherfucking money. I looked at that bitch like she lost her motherfucking mind. I said, excuse me? Like, yeah, now that you got my motherfucking money, I'm sure you will say you gonna be back. Nigga, I just looked. I was like, she was like, so what are you about to do? Are you leaving? Are you staying? Are you leaving? I just looked at her. She was like, if you leave, if you leave my house, don't ever come back again. And don't ever fucking call my phone again. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, all right, man, I'm going to bounce, bro. I'm going to bounce. Yeah, you going to leave now. Now that you got motherfucking money for a hotel and food and this and that. Bro, I could have went bad on her ass. I really could have. Past life, former life, nigga, I would have told her all about her motherfucking self, bro. I would have told her all about her motherfucking self. I just looked at her. I was like, man, just take care of yourself, B. Just take care of yourself. And I left. And as soon as I left, she started calling my phone. I just kept letting that shit go to voicemail. She must have called me like she called me at least like 10, 11 times, bro. By the 5th time she called, bro, I just texted her. And I was just like, matter of fact, let me see what I said verbatim. Verbatim. Let me see. Verbatim. This is what I told her.